Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. And today we're going to be exploring the best free AI chatbot available today. Now we have chosen three AI chatbots. All of them are good for different purposes. We have Anthropic's Claude, Microsoft's Bing, and Google's Bard. So let's get into the comparison. So this is the table where we have listed each of the chatbots' pros and cons. So let's start with Claude. If Claude is good for summarizing long content. So if you have a long PDF, text file, or even a CSV, Claude is good at summarizing and analyzing that document. The model that Claude uses is called Claude 2.1. You can see it here. And it has a 200K context window, which means it can handle approximately 500 pages of text. So next we have Bing. Now, Bing is like the best overall chatbot. It has the best logical, creative, and mathematical reasoning skills. So, if you have a problem, the best chatbot to go to is Bing. It uses GPT-4. Microsoft has partnered with Chat-GPT to get access to this model. It can access DALI 3, which is useful for creating AI images, and can search the internet. Next, we have Google's Bard. Now, Bard is best for working with the G Suite, which is Google Docs, Google Sheets, etc. It uses Gemini Pro for Bard, which was recently introduced. Currently, this is not as good as GPT-4, but soon we're gonna get a new model called Gemini Ultra sometime next year, early next year, and that seems to be much better than GPT-4. But currently, it's only using Gemini Pro. And we can work with Google Drive and summarize long YouTube videos. So if you have some video on YouTube and say you don't have the time to watch it right now, you can use Bard to summarize it. Although sometimes it may give false information, after one or two prompts, it can give the correct information. Okay, so now let's get into the demo. Okay, so as you can see, I have three tabs open. For Claude, we have the Claude.ai website. For Copilot, actually this is Bing AI, but Microsoft has made a specific website called Copilot. The good thing about this is that instead of being integrated with Bing, it's its own platform, so you don't have to go to Bing or use Edge to access Copilot. In fact, I'm using Firefox right now and I'm able to uh, access Copilot, which is powered by Microsoft Bing, as you can see here. And this is Bard. You can access Bard at bard.google.com. And yeah, this is the interface. Now, with all of these, you can see the history and some examples. For Anthropic, you can, attach text files or PDFs. Same thing for Copilot, you can see the recent activity here, example prompts. Here, you can also access it with voice, and it has 2000 words. You can even insert an image. And for Bard, also, we have the, history here. We have some example prompts here, and this is where you insert the prompt. You can upload an image as well. Okay, so we'll start with Claude. Now, as I said, Claude is very good at analyzing big files. So, okay, so now I'm inserting a file into Claude, and I'm just going to type a simple prompt: summarize this. Okay, so it has extracted 3088 lines, and you can see that even though this is a very big PDF, it fits into the Claude's context window. So let's make Claude analyze this. So all of these have very nice user interfaces. So you can see here there are some keyboard shortcuts. You can have Control key K to create a new chat. Okay. As you can see, it's analyzing the document here. So this is a document about linear algebra, which covers things about vectors, matrices, and stuff like that. So we can see it has analyzed this PDF and has included the key points. So matrices as linear transformation, matrix multiplication, stuff like this. So You can ask further questions like, let's see if it can answer this. And the good thing about Claude is that even if Claude is not that sure about a topic, you can always insert a document that is related to the topic, and now Claude will gain that additional context, and because of that, it can be able to solve the problems that it has never encountered before. So if you want to solve a linear algebra problem, you can just insert a book about linear algebra, and using that newfound knowledge, it can solve the problem that you're looking for. So yeah, this seems to be right. Yeah. So yeah, this is the strong point about Claude. Now let's give some other questions. So I'm giving a differential equation now. Don't worry if you don't know what that means. So yeah, so huh. So this is completely right. The actual the answer for this is c times e to the power of rt, and it has figured that. Although it has named a to be c, I mean that's also a solution. So we can see that it also names the topic that you're looking for. So because we're discussing about linear algebra, it says name this chart. Okay, now let's go to Copilot. Now, Copilot is very good at reasoning and solving problems, like completely new problems that have never before been encountered. So let's give it something more complex, like, okay, this is quite familiar. Um, so all of this, yeah, this is all like the standard growth models that are used. Okay, so all of these are based on differential equations. So this is continuous growth. So what a differential equation means is that humans grow continuously, not in like steps of 1 year or something. So yeah, all of these are viable models. Let's say another question. Uh, so another neat thing about BARD is that it provides some diagrams or images, and as well as like the links that it got those images and text from. So it can source content. Like for example, if I want to know about this particular text right here, there's a source, and you can see that it's from Eco Virtual, the website. So yeah, this prevents it from hallucinating. What hallucinating means, it creates fake content, even though it's not real. It believes that it's real. But because this is taking actual sources, the chances of this hallucinating is very low. So yeah, it correctly identified Leslie matrices. So we can see that this is a good, model if you want to solve problems. Next, we're gonna go to BARD. Now, BARD is good at when you are trying to connect this with Google stuff like Google Suite or YouTube. So in fact, from Bard we have some extensions. So you can go to extensions right here, and you can see that has integrations from all of these. So it can access your email, Drive, documents. It can access YouTube. It can book hotels, identify maps, things like that. So let's go back into the chat. Okay. So whenever you want to access a specific extension, you type @ and you can see all of the extensions that you have enabled will be popping up right here. So let's say I want to find some YouTube videos on, let's say, cooking a pizza. Okay, so it has identified all the videos that you need to watch on how to cook a pizza. So you can see it has already been integrated into its user interface. So you can just click on the thumbnail and you'll be redirected to the video. So you can see it has very good integration with YouTube. Okay, so that's it for this video. You can see that each of the models has its own pros and cons. So when you're trying to summarize information, you can use Claude. If you're trying to solve a problem, well, then it's best to stick with Bing. And if you want to work with Google applications, then Bard is your best bet. So yeah, that's it for this video.